The Black Ops 6 beta is here, and if you aren't doing these things, then chances are you're getting killed quickly. Movement is not on point, and you feel like you hate the game. If you feel anything like this, then keep watching, because I might have some things that could help. But before we get to that, keep this in mind. I'm trying my hardest to get to 1,000 subs before Black Ops 6 releases. So if you enjoy, subscribe and like the video. Before we get in game though, we need to make sure our settings are on point. Okay, so I'm going to go through these real quick. We're going to go through graphics and then we'll go through controller settings. I'm not going to explain these because it's going to be a longer video. And if you don't really care about the explanation and you just want the settings, then stick around. I want to make this video so you can take this and jump straight into a game. I'm going to pop these settings on the screen so you guys can pause the video at any time and get these down. Take my settings with a grain of salt because this is with my PC and my specs, so, and what I need for it, but with the highest frames. This video is more about the perks and guns and less about settings, so let's get into that. This is just what I found from playing, let's be honest, too much Black Ops 6 beta. Disgusting! Also, what I'm about to give you is a sweat class. It is not for the lighthearted. You use this, you'll have the ability to be a demon. To be clear, if you suck with this class, then sorry, it's a skill issue. But that's the funny thing about skills. They can be learnt. The gun we're going to be using is the Jackal PDW. This gun has absolutely taken over the beta and everyone's using it because it's so good. Likely thing is it's probably going to get nerfed, but before it gets nerfed, enjoy it. If you don't want to get killed by it, kill with it. Mine's level 39 because, well, I'm a sweat. First important thing about this gun is the suppressor. Okay, we're really going back to OG COD, which means people are playing this game like it's OG COD. The minimap is such a valuable resource of information, so stay off it. In this game, a lot of people are looking at the minimap because if you're not using a suppressor, you're gonna show up on that thing. Secondly is the long barrel. The gun is great at short range and does get kills from further away, but it does take a lot of bullets to get that kill. This attachment reduces the time it takes to get that kill. And you definitely don't want to be out of ammo when that next person shows up, which moves us on into our third attachment. Also keep watching because the perks we use in this build go hand in hand with the build. The third attachment, as mentioned, is the extended mag 2. The time to kill in this game is a little bit long, which means it takes more bullets to kill somebody. And these maps, excluding Scud, of course, are quite small. So you're going to have high engagements and some of them, you know, very close to each other. And you don't want to get caught with your pants down reloading. Okay, this game is all about movement and the skill gap has never been this wide in recent years. So you need to be fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Aim assist has also been nerfed. So movement really is king this year. So the fourth attachment, the CQB grip, keeps you moving quick. That rhymes.
I'm a poet and didn't even know I was rhyming those words.
Again, wait for the perks. The stock we're using here is the balance stock, and this really is like the cherry on top. Strafing in this game is so valuable, and this attachment just lets you do that faster. All the attachments come together to make an absolute weapon of this weapon. Like I said, this could be nerfed, so let's get on with the rest of the loadout so you can build it and use it. The pistol we're using is the GS45. Honestly, it's a 3-shot kill. The pistol does matter, but I've not really used it as much, which is why mine's still level 1. Stim shot is so OP in this game. You heal so fast from using a stim shot, and this is the thing that's going to keep you from either winning another gunfight or watching the kill cam of your death.
You just got burned.
The frag grenade is the personal preference. I just like it because it's got that little bit of a delay, but you could go Semtex. Just don't use a thermo grenade because the fuse on that is way too long. Field upgrade, once again, is a personal preference. I like the trophy system because people are always nading off the rip, and I don't want to be dealing with that. Okay, now we're in the meat of it. Perk 1 is Ghost. The UAV costs 675 score to get. There's also a personal UAV called the Scout Pulse. That costs even less. Chances are there's going to be something in the sky so people can ping you. So use Ghost to stay off that radar. Again, perk 2 is Dexterity. You're going to be sliding and diving and jumping, and the less motion, the better. Also, the less fall damage is a nice bonus. Perk 3 is Double Time. And It basically does what it says on the tin. You can run tac sprint for longer. It can really mess up timings, and COD is all about timings. Perk 4 you can only get if you use the wildcard perk greed. So pop that on and then we'll move on to perk 4. This perk is going to be Gung Ho. Again, it's a movement perk and it reduces your penalties when moving around. So you can reload while you're running. You can throw nades while you're running. An absolute goated perk. Because we have 3 of the red perks, we also get this special secret perk called the Enforcer. Killing enemies grants a temporary buff to movement speed and health regenerate. Another perk to keep you alive longer and moving around the map. Also, your score streaks are just as important as your loadout. Scout Pulse is a new addition to this game and it's really cool. It's basically UAV that's just for you. The next thing you want to use is UAV. UAV is really good as UAV is, and the RCXD just isn't worth using, and counter UAV helps you but indirectly. The last thing I like to go for is the Hellstorm. The Hellstorm is really cool on this game because you get 1 rocket and then you get like 3 rockets. You get extra rockets. Everything we talked about today gives you the best chance of doing well in this game. If you still aren't doing well, then blame skill-based matchmaking. Take care guys, and as always, stay awesome.